Hello, I have a few minutes here, so I thought to show you how to make a paracord bracelet looking like this. You may have seen those outdoor videos here in YouTube where guys or girls are wearing this kind of a bracelet called survival bracelet. This is how it is made. This is the most basic version. Basically what this is a couple of meters of paracord cord, which is a rope looking like this. Looking like shoelace or whatever. And what this is basically nylon curvature rope, like you can see here, originally used in parachutes. There are different types of these. This is 550 paracord, meaning that the breaking strength of this cord is 550 pounds. This pattern seen here and what we are going to do is called Cobra weave or Cobra stitch. You can make one color version which looks like this. This is foliage green color. Or you can make two color version. Here's pink and black. Obviously this is not for me, wouldn't wear pink. Or you can make three color version. I don't have example, but the third color would be this inner cord. This part seen here and here. To make this bracelet, basically all you need is a couple of meters of this cord, depending of course how big bracelet you are making. For myself I use about 2.3 meters of this cord. Also, if you want to burn the open ends of the cord, lighter is needed or candle. First we are going to make the inner cord. I'm going to use the black color for this. To find the right length for you, wrap this cord 3 times around your wrist. So here is 3 times. And add little extra length. The length of this can be modified later if needed, so little extra is good to have. For this, all that are needed to do is loop this like this and make little knots at the end. Just a standard knot. Loop this, loop both of these ends over the cord itself and bring this through the loop. Just like this. And then tighten it up. So here is our inner cord. To make next steps easier, I like to attach this inner cord to something from the looped end. I'm going to use this vise. Doing this, I can keep the inner cord tight if needed. The next step is to cut the cord that makes the pattern over the inner cord. I'm gonna use this color. This is some kind of digital camouflage. The length I'm using for this is about 2 meters. So it's a little bit too long, but you can cut it later on. So just don't make it too short. So now I'm gonna measure 2 meters for this. So about here is the right length. Using scissors to cut this. Now when this is cut to proper length, find the middle part of this and tie it to the inner cord. So here is the middle. Now the both sides are equally long. Next, place this middle part under this. So now the middle part is here. The next step is start to make the pattern itself. So take the right hand side and bring it over the inner cord like this. Now take the left hand side, bring it over the right hand side like this and loop it under the inner cord and this through this loop which is here in the right. So like this, and tighten it up like this. Kind of hard to make this with the camera, but let's try. Now the same thing for the left side. So take the left side, bring it over, take the right side, bring it over the left side and loop it. Like this. Now again the right side, bring it over, take the left side, bring it over the right side and loop it through from the back side. Like this. The tightness of these nuts is up to you. Basically, looser these nuts are, the looser is the look of the bracelet, and obviously tighter these are, the look is tighter. Here is the close-up view. Now we're going to take the left one, bring it over the inner cord like this, take the right one, bring it over the left one and loop it behind the inner cord and through the loop like this. And then it's again the right side, bring it over and loop the left side through the loop. Like this. You can see the pattern here starting to forming up. This comes really easy after you have done it a few times, so you don't have to even think about it. You can just do it without thinking. Like this. If there is a situation where you don't remember which side you were doing, you can check it from here. Always start with the side which is pointing down. So this is pointing down here, this is pointing up. So take this down side like this. Now this is pointing up and this is pointing down, so this one starts like this. Okay, now we are getting close to the end. Now you can check the right length. a little too short, so I will continue. Let's check it again. It's almost there. Once we have the desired length, we will finish these ends. So I will cut the extra material off, like this. These ends will be finished by melting them. So I will take the candle here. Basically this cord is plastic, so when it melts it's really hot, believe me. So don't burn yourself. I don't know, do you see the flame here, but what I'm going to do is just touch the flame with this end and then press it against metal so it gets a little bigger. Like this. Now to the other side. Don't burn your bracelet, so. Okay. It's pretty okay. I will fix this one a little bit. The only thing to do now is adjust the final length of this bracelet. So put it on like this. It's a little bit loose, so I should move the knot a little bit, make it tighter. Also, if this loop is too big, you can move this bracelet like this. Just move it a little bit. So now the loop is getting smaller. Okay, now the loop is quite good, so I only will move this knot a little bit. Loosen it up. Move it a bit. Okay, now it's pretty okay. Okay, now the only thing to do is to finish these open ends here. So we'll tighten the knot and cut these to desired length, like that. Then I just melt these like this, a little bit more. Okay. So quite easy to make this kind of bracelet. Just takes little time and little practice.